What's good, peeps? It's your boy Eduard Todor. Welcome to another episode of the Shit Card Challenge. Today we have hit the jackpot, boys and girls. We hit the jackpot. If you've been watching this this channel for a while, you might have seen the legendary bear cards. All right, you might have seen these beauties in my previous videos. All right, and I'm gonna have to tell you, these are the golden standard for shit cards. Golden standard, that's what I'm talking about. These are legitimate, they're legitimate counterfeits or like reprints or whatever you want to call them. They're basically B fakes. All right, they go all out. They really try to recreate the B, but to avoid any lawsuits, they put an R on the end. So. You know what I'm saying? If you take a look, even the seal, they have a seal, but it serves no purpose. It comes like you know what I'm saying? It's just there and there. Actually, no, it's printed on. Now that I'm touching it, so they went all out. This right here is not even a sticker. All right, it just looks like a sticker, and it's just printed all around. And I've already opened this and actually broken it in. So we'll open this one and show you guys how they handle straight out of the box. Okay, so let's just pop this seal open. It opens like pretty much any other beer cards that you've ever that you're accustomed to and that we know and love. So on the side it says I don't know how to pronounce that. It's someplace in China, I would assume. Wushan Tongshan something, printing industry co. dot and then a comma Ltd. All right. And that sounds legit. And then on the bottom, you have where it's made. You have a barcode, and number 98, which I assume is what says on the B cards, the original B cards. This side says the same thing as the other side, and on top it just says poker. And that's not a real seal. That's just printed on there. All right, it's just printed on there. All right. So if we pop these open, you will notice this is printed on there because there's actually no like flap, you know what I'm saying? This is just cardboard. Like there's nothing to make it easier to take the cards out, which is kind of stupid, but what can you do? So now we take out the cards, and what we actually get, all right, there we go. What we actually get is a pack of playing cards and 4 jokers. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with the colored ones because who the hell wants some non-colored jokers? You feel me? Okay, now out of the box, the fanning. Not bad. This is why I say it's the golden standard for shit cards, because they're really not that bad. Out of the box, they fan. Now the finish on these is, I would have to say it's a smooth finish, but it's like a good smooth finish. Like I haven't really tried a legitimate smooth finish. I believe the Aviator's smooth finish. I haven't tried them yet, but that's what I've heard. So I have nothing to compare them with. But this is kind of what they look like and what they handle out of the box. Okay. Someone in the last comments was asking if they Faro. So let me try. Maybe they go the other way. Okay, they Faro, but only one way. Yeah. So you can see that. That's actually a decent Faro, to be honest. Now in terms of the stock, so the finish is quite nice. I mean, for shit cards, I wouldn't mind this finish at all. The stock is a little bit too thick, and from what I can tell, once you break them in, it's too soft. So the stock seems to it doesn't handle bending well. So if I take like one of these old cards, not old cards, the jokers that I throw away, you'll notice if I bend like anything, it'll just kind of stay like that, If I do like a bend like this, it'll stay like that, and it kind of doesn't recover well, if that makes any sense. That's just the way I feel. It goes flimsy if you bend it. Whereas with a normal card, like a bicycle, it has a bit more retention. You can move it around a bit more. So yeah, that's straight out of the box. I mean, it's quite hard and quite hard to spring, but they spring nice. I mean, you can see that. Let me get the pack that I kind of broke in so you can see how they handle after a little, maybe like 10 minutes. So there we go. That's the spring, just like that. I don't have as much control over the spring as I would with like a bicycle, but it's actually not too bad. Like, it's pretty good. Obviously packet cuts and things of that nature are pretty decent. I mean, under pressure you can do it. I mean, it works, but it's very, very hard to like press down because of the stock. The pole spreads are actually really easy to do, surprisingly. I guess that's just the way they're cut, or like the way the grain of the stock is. But yeah, apart from that, these cards are really, really nice relatively. Okay, as far as shit cards go, these are good shit cards, if that makes any sense. So, you know, you have something like the king, just a little blow and it changes. Yeah, you know, it's a nice little pack of playing cards. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? If you ever find yourself around some beer cards, definitely pick yourself up a pack of nice little beer cards. You feel me? There's a couple of moves I'm struggling with here. Yeah, no, I can't do that move with this pack. I was gonna do what would look like the clip shift, but it wouldn't be the clip shift, if that makes any sense. Let me try that actually. The 3 of spades, somewhere in the middle, right on top. What else can I do? What else can I do with these? I mean, obviously it's the typical stuff that I do with borderless cards. I'm gonna try to do it in my lap, so I don't have to like pick cards up. So here we got the 7 of hearts, and I'll just deal into my lap for now. And there's the 7 of hearts. Let's get a card selected. Let's do something. Okay, not the joker. There's two jokers at least in the pack. 8 of diamonds. 8 gets lost somewhere in the pack. I'm not sure exactly where. Can mix it up. I don't know why I just mixed it up, because it was in the middle, if you know what I'm saying. That's just me being mindless. Oh, can't even shuffle cards properly. Okay, so there we go. I struggled a little bit. You feel me? I'm just not that used to this. Not that used to this pack of playing cards. You saw I struggled a little bit with a couple of moves there. But the jokers are wild, and they always turn into what card you want. So yeah, I did struggle with a couple of moves there, and you know, it's just like I'm not used to the way the pressure is, and the way you have to be very precise. For example, in your riffle. You know, with bicycle cards, you can just do whatever you want and they'll riffle fine. But with these, if you mess up a tiny bit, you can really feel it. So yeah, I mean, it's not as good as having like a straight up like original B, but I mean, you can do pretty much everything you can do with a normal B. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you're in a you're in a rut, you don't have other cards. These are great cards to use compared to other shit that's out there. So yeah, that's the shit card challenge. Did you shit or did you not shit? I don't know where I'm going with that, but anyway, that's about it from me. If you enjoyed this this video, do leave a like. It helps me out a lot. I'm sweating because it's so hot in here, and the sun's almost down, so that's the humidity out here in New Zealand. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, do leave a like. Helps me out a lot. Subscribe. I do daily videos. I'm back on that daily grind. I know I said I would be back, but you know this new year hit me pretty hard, you know what I'm saying, partied and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it. As always, mad respect, much love, stay lit, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!